So here I am again, recording from my bedroom in the middle of the night in my pajamas because I want to rant about something stupid. And I have laryngitis too, so my voice is kind of like, ugh. Anyway, this is also about video games because I've just been like so annoyed by how stupid people are about video games, especially people who are like middle-aged and have kids. Through my travels, walking around any electronics store that, just so happens to sell games, any store that happens to sell electronics that happens to sell games, I've noticed an abundance of just absolutely stupid, like parents. I guess they would be people that don't know the difference between, for example, a Wii and an Xbox 360. Like, if you showed them one, they honestly couldn't tell you which one it was. Or when they pick up a game and they're like, what system is this for? You know what? I'll tell you what system it's for, you douchebag. Wii! Because you know how I figured that out? It's because I'm a genius and, I'm 19 years old and we just come with this magical ability to be able to figure out technology. No! It says Wii right there, right at the top. Same with every video game in existence, forever and ever. They always come with handy-dandy labeling right on the top of the box. And not to mention on the freaking side, too. And that's not just Wii, that's Xbox 360, that's PS3, it's Nintendo DS, it's everything. And like, this woman today was like, she was walking with her husband. I was in Toys R Us because I felt like being a total idiot, and I had nothing better to do than to go to Toys R Us. And obviously, there's not a single kid. It's, mid-December, there's not a single kid in Toys R Us, it's all parents. I was looking at their video games. There's this these parents there apparently looking for their kid for something for Christmas, and she looks at the woman looks at the guy and she's like, what's Jake's thing called? And the guy thinks for me, he's like, Game Boy Advance, I think. And the mother's like, oh, okay, Game Boy Advance. And she goes roaming down the aisles looking for a Game Boy Advance game in Toys R Us. Now, if you watched my last video, you could barely find Game Boy Advance games in GameStop. Does this idiot really think she's gonna find a Game Boy Advance game in Toys R Us? Not to mention, it's probably not a Game Boy Advance. The kid probably has a DS. Dad looks at this thing. He's like, oh, well, you put games in it, and you play them, and it's a Game Boy Advance right now. Okay, if your 7-year-old can figure it out, there's no excuse why you shouldn't be able to, especially since you've been around longer. You've been around since the Atari. You should have picked up on this as it happened, okay? Not like, sort of tune it out, and then when you have a kid, and the kid wants an Xbox, the kid wants a DS, you don't know what's going on. Get it together. I'm sick of hearing about your crap that you don't know what anything is. Really. Sorry. I just had to vent about that because it's getting so bad. And I'm sorry I keep coughing. Like I said, I am sick. So anyway, yeah. That's my rant for the day. And stupid people entertain me, and they make me make videos like this, so I guess keep being stupid. Bye.